Welcome S3. This week we are going to be doing some drawing tasks. We are going to focus on the features of the face as part of our larger portraiture unit of work. This week you will complete 3 assignments focusing on the individual features of a portrait. You are learning to develop your ability to observe and record shape and form accurately. In the first assignment, assignment 3, we will focus on eyes. Later in the week, we will look at noses and lips in assignment 4 and 5. Before we begin drawing, we are going to take time to observe and to look closely at an eye. When you first glance at an eye, you might be fooled in thinking it is symmetrical. However, if you click on the picture to the left, you will see a picture I've created that has been photoshopped to make it perfectly symmetrical. You can see how unrealistic this looks. In the next picture, you can see how the corners of the eye are not perfectly balanced or symmetrical. Usually, the inside corner is lower down than the corner of the outside of your eye. Next, I want you to consider what parts of the eye will we have to draw when drawing. If you begin with the overall eye shape, next you should think about the pupil and the iris. The pupil is the little black circle. Quite often you might see a wee highlight on this. When you're looking at an iris, carefully note, can you see a perfect circle? You might know that iris is a perfect circle, but the eyelid quite often covers up the top half and the lower lash line covers up the bottom line. When you're drawing your eyelashes, look carefully and see if they are curved, where they are longest and where they are thinnest. The last things you will add to your eye drawing is your tear duct and your waterline. This is a very, very skinny little division between your eyelashes and your eye. Common mistake when drawing an eyebrow is to draw it too short. Look at this photograph underneath and see how the eyebrow is longer than the eye. The picture on the left also shows you the direction of the hairs. The direction of the hairs will change depending on where the hairs sit on the eyebrow. If you look at the links below on the assignment in Teams, you will see a YouTube link. Please click on this link and it will take you to how to draw a realistic eye drawing on YouTube for beginners. This is a really useful video. In the next 20 minutes, I would like you to watch this video, pausing at points to keep up with the video. You will need a pencil and paper to begin. A rubber will also be useful. Task 1 was a wonderful opportunity to learn the steps involved to create a realistic eye drawing. In this task, we are building upon the skills you already know. However, this time, instead of basing our own work on somebody else's drawing, we are going to observe from real life or from a photograph. In this task, I want you to focus on what you see. We're trying to capture the shapes of your own eye. A good artist is not only able to create a realistic portrait, but a portrait that looks like his model. In our final piece, at the end of this project, we're going to create one big portrait. In this task, you must draw from observation or a photograph of your eye. Before you begin drawing, take a few moments to look closely at your eye shape. How would you describe your eye shape? Is it round, turned down, almond, or upturned? Look carefully. Which side looks pointy? How long do your eyelashes look? Where are they longest? Where are they shortest? To begin, use a pencil to sketch lightly the overall shape of the eye and the iris and the pupil. Remember what you've learnt from the video before. The next step is to use pen to add a range of tone. To be successful, you are going to show a full range of highlights and lowlights. It is useful to use hatching and cross-hatching to build up layers of tone. In the picture to the right, you can see some little doodles that show us how we are thinking about form and tone.